What's going on, people? We need to call our representatives. I've been calling mine. You need to call, voice your opinion on this fucking debacle of a bill that's going back to the House. My congressperson is a Democrat. Call the Republicans. They don't have to be your representative for you to tell them exactly what you think of them. They're supposed to be public servants. We all know they're not. They're bought and paid for cronies of the rich, but, you know, go with the assumption they're actually public service. To the gullible of this country, because they've convinced you that brown people are the problem and you pay too much in taxes. And if you're in my income bracket, I don't see that as being a thing, just for the simple fact is I look at what I get for my tax dollar. Just like when I buy a car, it's what am I willing to pay as a payment on my car for the car? Is the car worth it? It's the same thing when it comes to taxes. What am I getting for my tax dollar? Well, one thing is, the military that we have that protects this country and the world in a lot of instances. Police and fire. All I got to do is pick up a phone. I like my roads paved. They've been doing a lot of work on the roads last few years. Thank you, Joe Biden. Because I think about what my taxes pay, and then I break down what does that cost me individually, and it ain't shit compared to the fucking services I get and have access to. But you dumb fuckers, man, they got you convinced of just the dumbest shit because you're just gullible and you want to be gullible. You love being led around by your testicles. You just do. Or your hoo-ha, whichever one you are. This is going to add $3.4 trillion to the deficit. Now, I know you guys were all about, the fucking deficit when Biden was in office. Oh my gosh, look what he's doing to the deficit. It didn't matter that your boy before in his first term added, $8 trillion to the fucking deficit. That didn't matter. But Biden, oh my God. Because that's your narrative. And you go from ignoring what your guy does to, listening to the talking heads on whatever shit news network you're listening to. And then you want to regurgitate this shit like it's fact when you know good and well that the only problem you have is with fucking brown people. Your hate and racism is what drives you. These are talking points they give you to make you feel better about why you're supporting the Orange Fuhrer and his fucking house full of fucking garbage that he fucking has. $3.4 trillion, but that don't upset you because they're doing it. The average tax break for middle America, $1,600. And that's if you're making around $100,000 a year. If you're making $100,000 a year and $133 a week is all it takes to put you over the hump, your problem isn't with your tax bill, you fucking moron. You need to learn to manage a fucking dollar. I don't make $100,000 a year. I have a nice home. I have a brand new car sitting in my fucking driveway. I have food in my fucking refrigerator. What is it you ain't getting that's going to make your life fucking full? There's nothing. That hole that you have because daddy didn't give you enough fucking hugs or mama didn't kiss you at night before you went to bed or whatever the reason is you fucking grew up to be such a piece of shit asshole who loves fucking watching other people suffer. This is not going to fill that hole either. That hole is nothing but hate and cowardice. Because anger comes from cowardice. They've scared you on everything. You're afraid to have a conversation with anyone of color. So all you know how to do is mock, yell, degrade. That's your answer. To people who have done nothing fucking to you. Not a thing. They've done nothing to you. Except go out and fucking pick your food, help pave your roads, pour your sidewalk, build fucking structures in this country. Think about the job site. When you drive by and you see all these people of color working on a house, what's your first thought? Oh, look at all them fucking asshole brown people that shouldn't be here. I bet you they're all illegal. Guarantee you that's your fucking thought. It isn't the fact that they're filling the gap that makes that job site happen so that the handful of Americans that actually do that job for a living, because most of you fucking won't. I've seen the shape most of us are in. Most of you would fucking probably pass out and die, an hour into the job. But the handful of Americans that do that work, their job is there because those people are filling in the jobs that the rest of us won't do. But it's their fault. Your life's so fucking horrible. But if I can just get a tax break, that'll make everything right. That ain't how it works, asshole. Because you'll just find a fucking another stupid way to blow fucking $133 a week. But, let's make sure we cut Medicaid. The Republicans been after that for decades. Now they're going to finally fucking fleece it to the point where it won't be a viable program anymore. And that's what they want, because then they can kill it. Look, it doesn't work. Well, no, it doesn't work because you took the money away. SNAP, food stamps. You know how many kids fucking eat at school because they get food stamps? And their working parents don't make enough to pay for a meal every day at school because they're working jobs in states, especially in the South, where they've been working for years, and I have relatives that have done it, to where they're still making fucking $9, $10 an hour after years of service to a company. And their health benefits are shit, even if the company even offers them. But let's make sure we cut all this shit away from everybody. And I hope to God it affects you people in the worst possible way. I hope it just affects you the most. Because then you can really hate something tangible. But you won't. You people in the South have been voting against your self-interest for decades. And then blame everybody else but the ones you voted for, who have done nothing to improve your fucking living situation whatsoever, while enriching themselves. Just like the Orange Fuhrer in the White House right now. He's enriching himself out the back door of the White House. He's made billions of dollars since he took back the presidency. While you're out here fucking what? Simping for a fucking $1,600 a year tax break? Willing to fucking throw your country under the bus and the Constitution because your hate, your desire to see others suffer, is more important than anything else. That's what this is. It's just your hate and your desire to see others do worse because you're jealous. Fucking spoiled, petulant children. You're disgusting. You're disgusting on all kinds of levels. So call your representatives, people. We got to stay in this fight as long as we can. Well, the fight's not going to go away. Even if they pass the bill, the fight, actually, that's why they're building the fucking barriers around the White House. They know what this fucking means for them. They know how the country does not support this bill. Every poll, even on Fox News, fake news, shows it out. People are not in favor of this. People know what it means. So, there you go. Fucking sad. People are sad. You're disgustingly sad that you can let hate and anger blind you to the point where you're willing to throw this country under the bus. You don't deserve the fucking country you live in. You really don't. So to all you maggots, go stand in front of a bus, on a freeway. Fucking please, something. To everyone else, have a nice day.